Paul Fosterville.
E te mangai o te whare Māori ora. Sir, I really need a nice cold refreshing glass of Coke to wash that cloying taste of the nanny state out of my mouth after that last contribution. But sir, can I say what a great time it is to be a Kiwi. What a wonderful time it is to be a Wellingtonian. It must be a worrying time for our friends and cousins in the United States, and we wish them all the best as the world's greatest democracy goes through its 4-yearly ritual. But it is a great time to live under this constitutional monarchy where we have a head of state who is completely and utterly reliable at all times. And we have a government which is doing a fantastic job. Sir, here in Wellington, which I am proud to work in as a List MP, the economy is going very well. Jobs are on the increase. Sir, it is a delight to be able to report to the House that in the year ended September, employment in Wellington was massively up. In fact, unemployment was down by 1.6%, so we're well below the national average at 4.6%. Wellington is making a significant contribution to our country's GDP, a significant contribution to job creation and growth in the services sector. So what does the success in growing employment in Wellington look like? Sir, it means bigger and better events. This year we had an absolute record time with the World of Wearable Arts. We had the Edinburgh Military Tattoo, where the town was absolutely sold out. We had the success of the Shakespeare Globe Centre's battle between primary school children, reenacting the Battle of Agincourt from Henry V down in Westpac Stadium, which I was pleased to go to yesterday. 500 primary school kids participating in that, and I want to shout out to Dawn Sanders, who organised that wonderful event. And we hopefully have a revitalised format for the Sevens next year. So, sir, these are events which drive jobs and economic activity in the capital. Sir, the hospitality sector is performing strongly. Visa on a Plate here in Wellington had over 20,000 tickets sold last year, and there were 126 different kinds of hamburger on offer, something which really appeals to my taste and sensibilities, Mr. Speaker. And now we have to thank the hospitality sector for the work they do, and I want to call on the police, the medical officer of the health and the council to respect the decisions that have been made by Parliament and the laws we've enacted to allow hospitality to successfully operate and to continue to employ thousands of people here in Wellington. Accommodation is going gangbusters, sir, with insufficient rooms in Wellington, as there previously were. We've seen the construction of new hotels, from the 5-star Sofitel to the 137 rooms of the Park Hotel on Lambton Quay. Congratulations to Alex Castles for getting that one off the ground, and we look forward to a new Ridges breaking ground shortly at the airport. And we've seen burgeoning transport links from this government's investment in Transmission Gully, so we have the road piece of the puzzle, through to new flights linking Wellington to Canberra, then on to Singapore, where we've seen an expansion of freight capacity from 2 tonnes on a narrow-body aircraft to 15 tonnes on Singapore's airliners. This is very positive. And what is the government doing to back up this success and to underpin it? Sir, we're doing a lot. Government is running a fiscal surplus. We are managing the state's books, the government's books, in a very fiscally responsible way, and this gives business the confidence to invest their own money into creating new jobs. We are warning against the maladies that result from failed policy prescriptions, such as Labor's bungled announcement over their jobs policy on the weekend. And aside from this picture of overall sensible economic management, there are a number of specific programs which are successfully underpinning local growth. I want to reference a couple of them, sir. By setting up a new ICT graduate school in Wellington, we've trained up even more highly qualified digital gurus who are going on to work in the film sector. Combined with Whitireia and Welltech's Creative Campus, combined campus on Cuba Street, the software design sector is getting a supply of good quality, locally trained graduates to meet their needs. Sir, last month in October, 2 out of 3 of the Business Accelerator grants that were given out by the government went to Creative HQ, which is a local incubator, and they are doing wonderful work. We're seeing financial sector technology and energy, which fit really well within our capital's brand as an innovative and clean and green city. Sir, I will point out, as have other colleagues, New Zealand featured on the Legatum Institute's Global Prosperity Index released last week as #1. This doesn't make us the wealthiest country in the world, but it means we have the best quality of life with the resources we have. I want to shout out out to Harriet Maltby, who leads the work on that at the Legatum Institute in London, who will be visiting New Zealand shortly. We hope to be able to show Harriet how correct she was when she pointed out that we are #1 in the world.
Speaker.